OnePlus 8 Pro, we got some news about that too. It's crazy, Will. 7T, 7T Pro, 7 Pro, T, 8 Pro. Let's go all the way to 8. We were talking with the S11 about refresh rate. It's competitive out there, man.
Is that the new feature?
It is. It is the 2019-2020 feature.
Seems like it, eh?
Is the display refresh rate. And Apple's really going to have to do something about it. I fully expect that they're going to do something about it. And now people are going to ask for it. They're going to want it. They're going to expect it. I think OnePlus really got the ball rolling in a big way. And so the expectation now would be that they also move ahead of that ball, so to speak. Get out in front of the ball. And where do you go from 90 hertz, Will? You go to 120 hertz. That's the rumor, is that they're going to step all the way up to 120 hertz. We have a render here of a potential iPhone 8 Pro. You can see this render also showcases the fact that they move away from the motorized camera, which I guess is a bit upsetting from a sci-fi perspective, to eliminate. I mean, it's a cool aha kind of moment when you pop that open, but it wasn't without its skepticism. People said, I don't want these moving parts in my phone. It was at least a voice that I heard. I don't know how big the crowd was that had that point of view, but you kind of got a sense for them moving away from it with the next release, where the water drop, teardrop came back. And now this render puts a hole punch, a very small hole punch, similar to what Samsung first showed off with the S10, not the Plus. The S10, which just had the circular hole punch.
The Plus had the double.
The Plus had the double. Yeah. So here you have it. You have Samsung rumors where it says, we got to change the refresh rate of the display. We got to get up to OnePlus level on the refresh. And then you got OnePlus saying, well, fine, we'll take a little hole punch while we're at it. You won't come after our refresh. We come after your hole punch. It's all wonderful competition as usual. Of course, these are just rumors for the time being, but it would not surprise me one bit. This is coming via a tipster. Now, I don't know this tipster, Max J. That name is not as cool as Ice Universe. Unless you disagree with me, Will. You like Max J?
No.
No, you're not into it.
It's okay.
Okay, so
5 out of 10.
Presumably here, we're going to be in the same situation as we are with the Samsung device. Okay, fine. Deliver the 120 hertz, but now we got to do the whole battery thing as well. Do you imagine we'll see 5,000 milliamp hours here as well? Quite possible. Now we have an actual render as well, exclusive renders with the OnLeaks watermark, X at 91 mobiles, another common group that spits this stuff out for us. Thank goodness. What would we do without them? We would have no idea what smartphone was coming next, Will, without this group. Yes. We always know. It's actually kind of useful. I understand there's some skepticism around leaks in general, where people say it ruins the excitement.
Right.
And I hear you. But on the flip side, you could say, as a customer, it helps you make a decision. If you were going to hold out, if you only buy a phone every 3 years. I've said it before, in automotive, they show you the concept car. You can prepare for it.
Yeah.
You say, I like that. I'm going to wait for that thing to come out.
Yeah. So it shows the potential of what it could be.
Sure. It gives a little more ammunition to the customer to make their choices. And it also involves you a little bit in the process of it. Because you could potentially look at this render and go start shouting at OnePlus and say, we can't have the hole punch.
Fix it.
We can't have the hole punch. And imagine if enough people shout that at OnePlus, possibly, maybe the hole punch goes away. I'm not really sure. So it does change the way in which we interact with these releases. But also, we're seeing them so frequently now, these releases, that it does kind of make sense to be involved. Google just embraced it with the Pixel. They were like, fine, go, have at it. We'll admit it. They agreed to it. They just got it out of the way. And I thought that was kind of cool at the time. It's like a nod to the culture, the leak culture, the enthusiast culture. Of course, they're going to go for leaks. So I understand it. I understand it from both sides. There's one argument which makes sense to me. You want maximum excitement, Steve Jobs style. Oh my God, what is he holding? But then also, same time, I sit there, I say, okay, OnePlus 8 Pro, Snapdragon 865, UFS 3.0 storage, LP DDR5 RAM, 120 hertz display, 5,000 milliamp hour battery. I added that last one. And I say to myself, as a regular customer, I say to myself, oh, I'll wait 2020.
Yeah, that's exciting.
I'll wait 2020. Yeah. I'll take a peek. I don't need a new phone right this second. I can understand why manufacturers wouldn't like it, though. Mm-hmm. They're constantly trying to tell you the thing you can buy right now is the one you need. Mm-hmm. Stop waiting.